Hello students, good morning to all of you and happy Independence Day, 15th of August 2020. I'm going to celebrate Independence Day with the help of C programming. First of all, open Turbo C platform. Happy Independence Day 2020. I'm going to develop a flag including some crackers and the message of Happy Independence Day 2020 using computer graphics. Let us save this content. Happy Independence Day 20.c. Some header files are required. One is stdio.h and second requirement is Khanna.h and third one is, that is the most important one for computer graphics, include graphics.h. These header files are required. Then the start of main function, then int gd is equal to detect gm graphic mode. Some variables are required. Then for center of the screen, mid x and mid y, two variables are required. We can add the variables later on as per our requirement of the program. It's the initialization of graph, ampersand gd, ampersand gm, then path. It will change according to your platform. Turbo C3, then BGI. You can change according to your system this path. Then mid x is equal to get max x divided by 2 and mid y is equal to get max y divided by 2. That is the requirement. Suppose in the first step I have to develop the flagpole. For that, set fill style 1 comma yellow. Yellow is color and 1 is for flood fill. Then bar, it's for rod development or flagpole development. The coordinates are 260 and 100. It's the value of starting point, that is xy. Then 270 and 320. Let's execute the program. You can write close graph and get ch and execute the program. Now execute it. You can see the rod. It's a flagpole rod. Then the next requirement is, suppose I have to develop the top ring, flag, top ring. For that, suppose I set the color as green. Then for I is equal to 0, I less than equal to 6, I plus plus. That's for variation. The value of I varies from 0 to 6. Then the development of circle. So circle is 265, then 100, then 1 plus 5. Now execute the program. You can see a circle at the top of the screen. Basically, it's similar to a dotted circle. That's why I take this for loop. Otherwise, I can develop a filled circle with the help of ellipse also. Now, the next requirement is the base of the flag. Let's try with that. Base is similar to stairs. It means we have to use bar. Flag base. For that, suppose I use j is equal to 0, then j less than equal to 50, and j is equal to j plus 10. These are basically the steps. Then I can use any style, set fill style. Suppose style is number 6 and color is suppose number 10. Let us see. Later on we will check and we can change it accordingly. Bar, first value is x and second is y. Let us say 250 minus j, then 320 plus j. It is the value of y, and value of x increases and value of y decreases. Then 280 plus j and 330 plus j. Let's execute the program for base and check the output. Okay, it's fine. With the light green color, I developed the base of the flag. Now the next requirement is tricolors of the flag. This one is the requirement. Suppose I set the style as 1, then 22. That this one is the style. One is for solid fill and 22 is for style. You can change accordingly as per your requirement. Then bar 270. Let us say the second value is 100 xy and the end value let us say 380 and 120. Let us check the output. One top strip of the tricolor is there. Then you can copy and paste here, or you can write again set fill style And the second requirement is of white color. I develop the bar from 270, starting point is same, and I write 120, some gap is required, 380, value of x should be same. And what about next value? It is the gap of 20, 140. And again set fill style. You have to work on numbers. What to set the numbers, and what about the code? Only then you can proceed. One green, and last color bar. Again 270, and here you can write 140 and 380 and 160. This one is the requirement. Now execute the program. All the three colors of the flag are there. Now the next requirement is of Ashok Chakra. This one is the requirement. Now for that we have to develop circles, and the spokes of the circle are also required. Set color. Setting of color required is blue, and next one is circle, and the circle is, let us say, 325, then 130 and 10. I have already working on these contents, that's why I write the code quickly. Otherwise you have to work on the copy first of all, only then you can proceed. Otherwise it's very difficult to write the code. Circle is there. Now the next one is the lines inside the circle. Line 325, then 120, and again 325 and 140. I draw some of the lines. There are 24 lines requirement, but for the sake of simplicity I draw only few lines. And line 315, then 130 and 335, then 130. Similarly the next line you can adjust accordingly by writing starting. If you know about the code of the line, that is x1 y1 and x2 y2, then you can easily proceed with the content. The next line 318, then 123, 332, x2 y2 and 137. Suppose these are the lines. Let's execute the program. Okay. Now the flag is almost over. Now what about the thread? The code for thread. Here I have to write the code for a ellipse. Suppose I again set the color to white. Semicolon is required here. Let the color of the thread is white. Set line style 1, 2, 3 is the code of your line style. Then ellipse. Suppose I write the code as 265, it's a value of x. 140, it's the value of y. Then the start angle and end angle. After that, x radius and y radius. Suppose this one is there. Then execute the program. Okay. The start of a thread is there. Similarly, we can design the other parts. Ellipse. The second one, 265, value of x remain as it is, but value of y changes. And the start angle is 270 because we have to rotate the thread. Then the last angle is 450. Again, this value 15 and 30. Let us check the output. I think it's the second content. You can design the second part of the thread. Similarly, I can design the third part of the thread. Ellipse. Now 265, then 270. I have to increase the value of y, not the value of x. Also, the change in requirement of angle 90 and 270, then x and 40. These requirements are there. Now you can design the thread accordingly. The flag is almost over. Now what about the decoration part? Now I have to write the name of my college, that is Gulzar School of Management, Department of Computer Applications, and a happy Independence Day. Suppose I have to write that part. For that, I'm writing here text. What text is required here? Suppose I set the color as yellow, then set text style. You can change the style according to your choice. 703. Then out text xy. It's for your writing of the data. Mid-x minus 200. Suppose I write 20 because it's at the top of the screen. Then I write the name of my college, that is Gulzar School of Management. Then close of bracket is there. Then the second line is about my department. Out text xy, mid x minus 300, then 45. That's the value of y basically. Then I can write here Department of Computer Application. It's the name of my department. Then in third line, out text xy. Suppose I write here 110 and 400. Then happy Independence Day 2020, then bracket close and semicolon. These are the text requirements basically. Now execute again. Gulzar School of Management, then Department of Computer Application, and Happy Independence Day 2020. Now some more designing part I would like to add. What about that part? Let us start with that. Suppose I would like to add some horizontal bars. Horizontal bars. For that, I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 1. Suppose I am using two starters, I less than equal to 500, j less than equal to 7. Basically, it's the count when I develop the bars. 7 bars are there from I is equal to 0 to 500, means its length. I is equal to I plus 80, then j plus plus. Suppose this one is the for loop, starting of the for loop. Then set fill style 7, comma j. Each time the change in color is there. Then bar, j is for color basically and I is for jumping factor. 20 plus I, then 80, 90 plus I and 90. Now execute the program. One bar is there at the base. Similarly, I can design other bars. 20 plus I, then 10, 90 plus I and 20. It's at the top of the writing. And the third one at the base, bar 20, 2 at the base and 2 at the top are required. So I write 435, 90 plus I and 445. That's at the base. Then bar 20 plus I, then 390 and 90 plus I and 400. Let's execute the program now. These are the horizontal bars. It looks beautiful now. At the top of the screen, some bars are there, horizontal bars are there, and at the bottom of the screen, some horizontal bars are there. Now, what about vertical bars? Next one is the development of vertical bars. Now write again the for loop. I is equal to 0, j is equal to 2, and I less than equal to 400, j less than 7, I is equal to I plus 89 and j plus plus. Then set the style, set fill style 7, comma J. Then again the development of bar. 2 bars are required. One is at the front and one is at the back. 10 plus J, then 15 and 90 plus J. Because increment in the value of y is required, that's why second and fourth value is changeable. Now the last one, 575, I add 570 basically inside the value of x. Rest remain as it is. 10 plus, here the value of I is required, not j. 10 plus I, then 585 and 90 plus I. Now check the vertical bars at the start and at the end. Gulzar School of Management, Department of Computer Application, designing of flag, then Happy Independence Day, horizontal bars and vertical bars. I'm going to design some crackers now. For that, I'm going to design 2 cylinders. For that, set fill style 9, comma red. Now bar, let us say 35, 336, 75 and 383. Let us check the output and see the bar. One bar is there. You can see at the start before the flag, one bar is there. It's filled of basically your cracker material. Then some lines are required, 35, then 337, 35 and 383. Let us check the output. One line is there in front of this cracker material. Then the second line similarly you can design 75, 337, 75, 383. Similarly, the second bar opposite to this, let us say it's 515, 336, value of y remain as it is. Then 555 and 383. Similarly, for line 515, 337, 515 and 383. Then again a line triple five, 337, then again triple five. Value of x remain as it is, value of y changes because I have to draw the vertical line. Then 383. Check the output now. Two boxes are there, one in front of the flag and one second is on the right hand side, one on the left hand side and one on the right hand side. Let us complete this one. Then ellipse is required. Fill ellipse. 4 ellipses are required basically. 55, then 339, 20 and 7. Start angle and end angle is not required in fill ellipse code. Fill ellipse. The second requirement is 55, 384, again 20 and 7. Only the change in value of y is there. Let's copy this content and paste here. Now you have to change only the value of x. Let us say 535, none other than that. All the value remain as it is. Then execute the program. Now the cylinders are complete. 2 cylinders. Now I have to put some crackers inside these cylinders. Now for that, here I can write the colors from cylinders. Suppose this one is the requirement, the colors from cylinders. For that, one for loop is required. Let us say I is equal to 0, I less than equal to 150, I is equal to I plus 10. Suppose this one is there. Then some colors from those cylinders. Set color, let us say I, so that different colored lines are there. Set line style, that the style is 313. Then line 55, 339, that's the value of x and y. And the second value, suppose changes 10 plus I and 250 minus I. Suppose this one is there. Let's execute the program. Error is there. Statement, I think statement is missing at the end of the line code. Let's execute the program. Okay, good one. On the left side, we can see some crackers. And similarly, I can design on the right hand side. Line, let the value of x is 535 and value of y is 339 as per above. And what about value of second x coordinate? 430 plus I, and let us say 100 plus I. Now execute the program. Now it's over. Gulzar School of Management, Department of Computer Application wishes you Happy Independence Day 2020 with the help of your C programming. I would like to add one more thing. Suppose I am displaying some dots, or you can say flowers. For that, I am using I is equal to 1, I less than equal to 600, I plus plus, then put pixel, random, percentage 600. It's a value of basically x, and this one is value of y. On this range, basically, it will drop some pixels. And similarly, random 600. First one is x coordinate, second one is y coordinate, and third one is for color. Then set color. You can use random function out of suppose 5 colors, and you can use delay so that after some period of time it will display some dots on the screen. Let's execute the program now. Put pixel, then again execute the program. Undefined symbol, put pixel. I think spelling input pixel mistake is there. Put pixel. Now it's okay. Yes. Happy Independence Day to all of you from Gulzar School of Management, Department of Computer Applications. Thanks for watching my video.